Now, we continue our session. You see, we have been talking about come unto me. Jesus Christ said, come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. But he didn't stop there. He said, take my yoke upon you. Now, this is a challenge in Christian faith. Jesus Christ said, come unto me. You have come, and you have come to him. You have refused to go to any pastor. You have refused to go to any general overseer. You have refused to go to any individual, but to Jesus. And not to any denomination, but to Jesus. Now you have come to Jesus Christ. You will think that Jesus Christ will pamper you and say, okay, it's nice. You have suffered enough. No more trouble for you. That's not true. What Jesus Christ will say is this: take my yoke upon you. What is a yoke? A yoke is like a crossbar that you put on at the neck of two animals that you want to plow ground for farming purposes. That means that if one animal is stronger and it carries the yoke, the other one also must go at the pace of the stronger one. But Jesus Christ said to us towards the end, my yoke is easy, my burden is light. So it's not going to drive you too much. But what are we going to learn here? When it comes to you being yoked, you are not yoked to me. You are yoked to Jesus Christ. And take note, he said, you are the one that will take the yoke. He won't put his yoke on you. You will take it. When you take the yoke, it will be me. If anybody say, Pastor Lawali, why are you behaving like this? Is this how to serve God? Is it so difficult to serve God? He said, it's not your business. I am the one that took the yoke of Jesus Christ and put it on my neck. So whatever he says to me, I will do. Wherever he goes, I must go. You know, when you have yoke, what the two animals must go together at any particular point in time. If the one that is the owner of the yoke is going to the west, definitely I must follow him to the west. If he is going to the east, I must follow him to the east. Why? Because I am the one that took the yoke upon me. He offered it and I accepted it. So when you come to Jesus, you cannot say, my pastor said this is what we should do, contrary to what the Bible says. It is not possible. It is whatever the Bible says that you must do. That is very clean and clear. Now, when it says, take my yoke upon you, I will explain it to you. You have come to him. Peter, James, and John were fishermen when he called them. And the moment he called them, the Bible says they left everything and followed him. In fact, he can say to them, why are you coming after me? You have called us to take your yoke. We have chosen to take it. Are you sure? He will say, yes. Are you sure? So therefore, in their own case, they used to be fishermen. They are no longer fishermen. The Bible says they followed him because the owner of the yoke has advanced forward. So they must go with him. So also you, it means that you cannot live a self-centered life anymore. You cannot. Because anybody that says, come to Jesus Christ, there's nothing wrong with it, you will be able to enjoy the best of your life. Excuse me, be careful. When you come to Jesus Christ, you come to him, and you did not go to somebody else. You come to Jesus Christ, he will tell you to take his yoke. And the moment you take his yoke, you have to walk at his pace. You have to walk with him. You cannot be living your own self-life anymore. James, Peter, John, they couldn't live their own life anymore. They had to follow Jesus Christ. Then it means that Jesus will become everything to you. Everything and all, nothing more. If you want to really live that life, get ready for Jesus Christ then. Because when you give your life to him and you take his yoke on you, he will now say, my yoke takes you to wherever I am going. Anywhere he went, he was doing good. You will follow him to go and do that good. And whatever he says you must do at that point is what you are going to do. That's how to follow Jesus Christ all the way. You see, the Christianity we practice today, even some of you know it, that the Christianity of today are not impressive to you. They are not impressing you at all. It's like they are not different from you. Whatever Christianity brings you from the world and brings you into a church or anywhere and does not change you, you are not a child of God. If anybody is deceiving you, you are not a child of God. You have just translated from the world into another Babylon. Because if you come out of Egypt, it must be obvious to all that you have come out of Egypt, because the life of Christ will be on you. Say, take my yoke on you.